I'm often asked, how do I cope, knowing what has happened? My reply is always the same. I picture a beach, far away from the grey and bleak cities. The sun is shining, the sea is warm, and civilization seems 1,000 miles away. My husband is showing off, diving through the waves, encouraging me to venture out to him. Our daughter is perhaps around the age of 5 or 6 at this point, giggles at her dad, and pulls on my hand to join him, but I am too afraid to go in the water. So my husband returns to the shore. He picks up our daughter, puts his arm around my shoulders, and we stand there, watching the sunset on the horizon. And I am happy. Now, that kind of happiness is nothing but a dream. You found them? Detective Allen?
Yeah. Yeah, they're here.
Blade, stand, or slit your throat.
It's just, there's something not wrong with this case. I don't know if it's something I'm missing or just not seeing.
That's why I'm here. Maybe I'll see something you don't.
Eve, wait. You shouldn't be going in there alone. I should be in there with you. You know I should. Sorry.
I'll find out who did this, Al. And we can get justice. For everyone. You know why you're here. You're a key suspect in a murder case.
What murder?
The murder of Stan Stratford.
No, I don't know who that is.
Familiar?
No, I don't know. Who could do that to someone? If I knew anything, I would tell you. Honestly. Is there a bigger room?
Excuse me?
These walls. I can't stand it.
Well, this is as good as it gets. And if you don't have any more information for me, then this is as good as it will ever get.
Please. I've been in here for so long. This is cruel.
Life is cruel.
I was wondering who they would send in.
No need to wonder anymore.
Perhaps. So, what can I do for you tonight? Detective Eve Fischer.
We have a dead man.
A dead man.
Stan Stratford.
So, your husband is German?
I'm sorry?
Your husband.
We aren't here to talk about me.
I'm at a loss. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the man with the slit throat in Stanmore.
That's a shame. I think you and I should get to know each other a little better.
That's not why we're here.
I knew Stan Stratford. He worked in my office. A good man, but a company man at heart. I imagine it left little time for others.
Was anyone threatening him? Did he seem like the type of person to have enemies?
Apart from himself? Maybe just one.
Who?
Well, I'm not quite sure. But I hear the person in question was quite difficult. If that helps. Take your time, detective. It's going to be a very long night for you.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
It's not your fault. You can't blame yourself for this. These things happen.
These things happen. How can you fucking say that? My beautiful girl. She's there every night when I sleep, blaming me.
What's wrong?
I haven't been sleeping well. I keep getting these damn headaches. Why are you still here, Alan? What's your interest in this case?
You're really going to ask me that?
I was thinking about the summer my husband took us to the lake. My parents used to take me to the lake as a child. before everything. Amy kept insisting that she could go swimming. I laughed and said, "But you don't even know how to swim, baby." Every time I turned my back, there she'd be, venturing down to the water's edge. Every time, I'd run over, stop her and say, "When you're older, we'll go swimming together." I cannot remember ever caring for anything as much as I cared for her. I loved her so much. There are so many people in this world who take their lives for granted, who don't deserve to be here. I see them every day. Amy deserved to be here.
Eve. What happened to her? I have the right to know.
The right? You lost your rights a long time ago.
Do you even know who you're talking to anymore? Do you even know who I am?
I need to get out of here.
Sit down, Harriet.
You know my name. I prefer Harry. What else do you know?
You enjoy art and literature, painting in particular, and you have a sister, Emma, I think her name is, whom you no longer speak to. How are those walls now, by the way?
I'm getting used to it.
Good. Because I need your help. You can help bring a murderer to justice. Stan Stratford. Who is he to you?
I don't know.
Look at the picture, Harriet. Tell me.
Harry, I told you I don't know.
Look at the fucking picture!
No, please don't hurt me. No, please don't hurt me. Please.
I'm not going to hurt you, Harriet.
Harry.
Harry. Like I said, I need your help.
This isn't Stan Stratford. Still don't know that name.
And who is it?
That's Daniel. Daniel Sterling. Something wrong, Detective?
I'm fine. Sterling. Daniel Sterling. Who is he?
He's money. He's a rich, high flyer, career guy, Canary Wharf banker, something like that.
No, that's not right. That's Stan Stratford. Stop lying to me.
I'm not lying to you, Detective. Can I go now?
No. You're going to stay here until I'm done with you.
Oh, so easy for you people, isn't it? Always looking down on us, you and your superiority complexes. I'm not a murderer. I would never kill anybody.
Wouldn't you?
I'm just a victim. A victim in a loveless world.
Can you describe your relationship with Mr. Stratford?
What relationship? We were colleagues, nothing more.
But did you ever interact?
You know, I've seen that recording device on the table. Are you not going to use it?
No.
Maverick detective, I like it.
Just answer the damn question. And sit down. I don't like you pacing around.
Very well. We interacted. Once or twice.
Can you tell me what it is your company does?
We're a multinational investment firm. We believe that progressive change is quintessential to our evolution as a species. Was it something I said?
It's nothing. Can you tell me more about yourself?
If we're going to do this, you're going to have to play too.
Fine. What?
No. You've had your turn. Now it's mine. Your name? Fischer. I pointed out earlier that it is spelt the German way. You were quick to avoid the question when I mentioned it was your husband's name, suggesting that it is not your married name but your maiden name instead. So you kept your maiden name even after marrying, which indicates that you have a very strong attachment to your last name. The question that remains, is it a cultural attachment or a sentimental one?
So you consider yourself a psychological expert, then? What can you tell me about yourself as a person?
I love business. Growth, profits, ambition. Everyone's got a little ambition in them. It drives them to do incredible things. Besides that, I'm a meat eater, drinker of scotch, non-religious, and a cat person.
Non-religious. Can't say I blame you there.
I find those that believe in a spiritual world or a higher power to be quite out of touch with reality. God isn't going to repent your sins, detective. Only you can. That's what I did.
What do you mean?
My son. He died when he was very young. My wife, she had an addiction. An addiction I couldn't see. I was too caught up in the emotional joy I shared with my family. One evening, my wife, she drove to nursery to pick up our son, as she did every Wednesday. But she was high. So high, she didn't hear my son's cries when she drove too fast. So high, she didn't see the bus approaching at the junction. So high, she didn't even hear my son's last breath. I left her. Left her behind. And I vowed to myself that I would never let emotion cloud my logic and judgment again. That was my only form of redemption, detective, and no God could make me think otherwise.
so sorry. It's tough. I know how you feel.
You know. But Detective, you don't know a thing about me.
No. But I know what it feels like. Tell me then. Tell me why you're a victim.
Victim?
You said it. Right here earlier. You said, I'm a victim. A victim of a loveless world. I'm giving you the opportunity to justify your self-assessment.
Well, I guess you could say I'm not exactly a success. Nobody takes me seriously anymore.
Okay. So, not a success. Not serious enough.
I was bullied all through school. I fell in with the wrong crowd at the wrong time. Everything just went downhill. I became an addict.
So you were bullied through school, became a junkie. Am I supposed to feel sorry for you?
My parents. 17 years ago when I was 14, they were flying back from Germany for Christmas. Oh, I used to love Christmas. Bright lights on the tree. Big, cozy fire in the living room. And stockings hanging from the tree. My mother would light candles, tell us stories. Their plane crashed in the English Channel, and I never saw them again.
Where was the plane flying from?
Munich, I think.
And the cause?
They said it was an engine fire.
I don't know what you're trying to pull.
What do you mean?
23rd of December 2000. A plane flying from Munich to London Gatwick Airport crashed into the English Channel. No survivors. Cause? An engine fire. Two of the passengers on board were a Mr. and Mrs. Fischer. My parents. I was 14 when it happened. I don't know if you're just a liar or if you're trying to mess with my head. But either way, you will burn for this. Victim.
You seem troubled, Detective. Tell me what I can do to help.
It's nothing.
I want to help you, Detective.
Just someone giving me trouble.
Your husband?
No, not that.
see. I'm not the only suspect, am I?
No, it isn't.
She's here, isn't she?
Who?
Harriet. You can't keep secrets for long in this place. She's guilty, you know, of the murder.
How could you possibly know that?
Let's just say we've had dealings in the past. She tried to get you to feel sorry for her, yes? She does that. She plays this unconfident, stuttering coward who just loves to play the victim. That's how she wins people over. Detective Fischer, Eve, you must stop her. She will kill again. She'll punish you for keeping her here.
I can't. She must be tried for this.
She'll escape. She always does. You must kill her.
I can't kill her. That would be wrong.
The lines can be blurred between justice and our own personal morality.
Eve, I wanted to apologize to you. I didn't mean to upset you. I wanted to relate to you again. You can't do that. Think about your husband, Daniel. He wouldn't want you to do this, Eve. He loved you. He understands your pain. He forgives you. I must, before you go on. This will just make it worse for the both of us. We have to learn to live with our mistakes. Because this won't bring her back. I'm sorry, Harry.
incredible face.
I need a solution this year.
Progressive change is quintessential to our evolution as a species. Well done, Detective. You did your duty.
What are you doing here?
I brought drinks to celebrate you cracking the case. I did tell you I am a keen drinker of scotch, as I know you are.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Of course I am. I was allowed in.
By who?
By you. When you killed her. Well, that is good scotch. I can tell you're still confused. As you know, you're here to identify the killer of a certain Stanley Stratford. Detective. Detective, nice touch, very cute. By now you've realised that Stratford doesn't exist. He was a figment of your imagination.
No.
Your imagination, of course, covering up the truth and denying the fact that the deceased is actually one Daniel Sterling.
No.
Now, Mr. Sterling had a wife. A wife who suffered a long history of trauma and low self-esteem due to a scarring past. A wife who wouldn't take his last name due to a very strong attachment to her family name. Fischer. Mrs. Fischer was an underachiever. Well, she was highly ambitious, but lacked the drive to take what she wanted. Mr. Sterling, on the other hand, was, well, he was doing very well for himself. She would pass by his fancy workplace on Canary Wharf every day. She would take the Jubilee line from Stanmore all the way to Stratford, which I assume is the inspiration behind the name Stan Stratford.
No.
There, she would sit in her dead-end job, dreaming of change, and the seeds of resentment began to take hold. But when she fell pregnant, the resentment disappeared, and she realized that she had a greater purpose in life. So you can understand her distress when her baby was taken from her. The distress became obsession. The obsession grew until it grew so much that she turned her attention to the one person she felt had failed to understand her pain. She took out the sharpest knife in the kitchen and slit poor old Daniel's throat as he ate dinner.
No, stop it. None of this is real. This isn't real.
It's as real as you make it. The delusions in your mind will convince you this is real.
Your wife, your son.
My son, he died. My wife, she had an addiction. An addiction I couldn't see. Don't you see what I did? I warned you about people playing the victim, and I played you.
Why did you do this to me?
Eve, you know why I did this. You wanted ambition, and I gave it to you. Daniel and Harriet were fragments of your life that were holding you back. In here, you can be who you really want to be. Remember what I told you? Progressive change is quintessential to our evolution. Ah, Mr. Stern. Nice of you to join us.
It was you? You did this to me. First Amy, our only daughter. And now me.
No. I'm a victim. Don't leave me here alone.
You are alone. You'll always be alone. It's what you've always wanted.
He's here. The killer, he's in here with us.
There's only one killer in here. Just one.
Your ambition got you here, Detective. Now we can share it. Here. Forever. I'm sorry, I just wanted to... We'll always be here.
I still picture the beach with its perfect sunset. I wish and dream that I can be there, that I can feel that joy and love again. Both feelings are a distant memory for me now. I have become truly lost. My husband and daughter are encouraging me to join them in the water. One day, when all of this is over, I promise myself I will join them.